to, and I forgot your name. He's going to explain what he needs in terms of our adhesive to fulfill all the requirements. Okay, good.
Okay. So what we really need the PU to do is that when we apply the PU into the frame here, we would like the PU to be able to flow, which means that when we put it on, we would like it to travel out to the both sides and into the corners. So
to self-level.
Yes, to self-level by itself.
Okay. And fill all the gaps.
Yes, and fill up the whole place.
So the viscosity at this point of time should be
a little bit more liquid. Yes.
It should be low enough to allow the adhesive to fill in all the gaps.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then after that, then it should turn thixotropic.
I would avoid to use the word thixotropic because it might cause some confusion.
Okay. Okay, then we would like the glue to then
not to drip.
Not to drip then.
When you turn it upside down.
Yes, correct. Can we turn it? Can turn. Yes. Okay. When we turn this, then we would not like the glue to drip.
Okay, and then we're gonna turn this. Okay, and this at the background we have the filter.
Yes.
And this is going to be attached on the top.
Yes. It's going to be in here like this.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So it should be in here. Then we close this one. So we call this the lid.
Okay.
Okay. So that would be the best condition that we can have. So when we apply, we would like it to be as liquid as possible, so that it can flow out and level out.
Okay.
Then after say 30 seconds to maybe 60 seconds, then when we turn this thing, then it should not drip after that time.
It should not drip, but it has also to it needs to
be soft enough.
To be soft enough for the paper to penetrate
into the
PU.
Yes.
Into the PU.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, can
we have one being made so that I can tape here and I can
okay. One filter that is
one filter
that is ready.
No. Can we make one filter?
Okay. Yes. No problem.
Can we make one filter so that we can understand exactly
how it's done?
How it's done.
So I think they will close the lid now. Can you close the lid? Okay, can you close it for me? So they will close this lid now.
Okay. And this, I would assume that it's taken quite a long time to...
Yes, this glue has been sitting out here for a few minutes now.
For a few minutes,
yes,
okay.
I would say that it's about 2-3 minutes maybe.
2-3 minutes, okay. Yes. During this process, the adhesive should not drip, should not flow down.
Yes, it should not flow down.
Okay.
So I can also show you one very bad condition after one of the finished filters.
Okay.
Where we didn't have enough PU. When we do the second application, then that area gets too much PU. Take for example, one example is that when we were filling this, there's a small gap here, and the PU didn't level out.
Okay.
Then we will come back and fill this again to close the gap up. When that happens, then we have too much PU at that position. When we put the pack in, then the PU comes out. It starts to overflow when we put the pack in.
Okay.
I can show you an example afterwards on one of the filters.
And a question for you. And is that the only frame that's the only part of the frame that you apply the PU? What about the other sides?
The other side, then we are applying.
I can see that it's also dripping a little bit there.
Yes,
It's
little bit.
stringing. You can see there.
Little bit. But that's not
That's not too bad.
not a big problem as long as it doesn't flow down.
Okay.
It's okay. I mean, like a little bit that
A
one.
little bit like that, it's okay.
Okay. I mean, like that's all right.
Okay, good. Okay.
So I can show you one example of when we have too much PU.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
then-
go there.
So we had a small little gap. Then we went back to refill, and then when we put the pack in, then that area where we had the glue, second round it came out. So this is what's happening. When we put the pack in, then that place had too much. So it starts to fall out. So when this is happening also, it's not that it's a big gap or what. It's usually a small thing when it's not flowing enough. So it just needs a little bit more actually, and then we are okay. But we do get that kind of situation. So then when we do a second round, then it's very difficult to control. Because once we put the PU, the second round or the second application,
Okay.
it just stays on top of this PU. It doesn't blend in with what is already there and then it levels out. It doesn't
Sure.
do that. So what happens is that actually we have one layer, another layer on the top.
Okay.
So then that's where we get this big mass of glue coming out after that. That's how it's happening. So if the glue was a little bit, it stays liquid for a little while, say like for 30 seconds or something like this. If it can be liquid at that time, and we can come back and do a second round, then if it's still liquid, then it sort of like flow in with each other. Then we can have it leveled out again.
Okay.
Then we will not have this problem. So that is how
It's just applied.
Yes, it's just applied. This glue here now is already very thick here. It's already not flowing. And then we went around this way, and then we came back this way. If you can see over here now, there's sort of like two layers. Can you see this?
Let me get this
Yes.
this two-layer effect because of lighting.
Yes.
Oops.
So it's like a two-layer thing. So then this is too much PU.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. That's where I say that the glue is not flowing enough. If you can see that example
Yeah.
just now. So that is exactly the same when we have a small gap here, little bit. When we fill it the second time, then it just stays on top. And then you just automatically have too much glue there.
Okay.
Yes.
The adhesive is curing. The curing time is too short.
Yes. It just become thick very fast.
So it's a balance. If you have you need a low viscosity, but for a short period of
Yes.
time.
Yes.
And then when you flip So that, and then when you need to flip it over after 30 or 60 seconds,
Yes.
it just needs not to flow down.
No. It can be like the condition right now, which is good.
Okay.
That
but
doesn't
after
flow. Yes.
after 30 or 60 seconds.
Then if we can have that condition after that period, then it's good.
Okay.
Yes. But not so quick. Because like I can do something for you also. This is how we apply.
Okay.
Okay, so usually we flush, we take the shot before we do.
Okay.
If I now wait, like now, if I wait, then the glue in here starts to become very thick.
Yes.
And then if I apply now, no flow. Totally no flow. Can you see that? Totally no flow. When I wait, it's almost instant.
Yeah.
No flow. So that is the problem. So right now, if this is flowing, immediately I come, then it flows. Okay? You can still see it's flowing a little bit now. Then now it starts to stop. But now if, like right now, when I wait for this one,
Yeah.
I'm waiting here. If I take this now, there you go. So that's a problem for us. That's the problem. So it doesn't do that. Okay? This was when I waited. I waited here. Then when I came and applied, that was it.
It's building up viscosity too fast.
Yes. Just one blob right there is like jelly right now. Doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
This one, when I was really going, then immediately I came and then it flowed.
Okay.
Then if I need to come back, that's what happens. A second time, that's what happens. So here I have too much now. When I put the pack in, then I get that problem. Then it starts coming out here, it starts coming out there. That's the problem. If it were to be more liquid, then I will not have this problem for that time period, say between 30 to 60 seconds or something like that. It's
Sure.
good enough. It's good enough.
Okay.
Yes. So I hope this is clear enough for you to
Okay.
see
No,
the
it is clear.
demonstration.
It is clear.
Yes. So I
It's
think
definitely
this is good to show you like this, because when I started to wait, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
For the side sealing,
Yes.
you need something liquid to
Yes.
penetrate.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the one you have over there.
Yes,
Can we go over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Liquid glue. So it just flows.
So this is to close the side.
Yes.
Okay. This is the side, and this has to be very liquid to penetrate
Yes.
all of the interstices.
Yes.
So, but this you cannot use for the top
And the bottom.
and
No.
bottom.
No.
Okay, but what if we can get that the adhesive for the top and bottom? Could
Also
they
do this job.
Yes. Could,
It's perfect. That's where we are requesting. That's why if we can have
so
the
with
glue,
this you will have just one
One-
adhesive
yes,
for both for all the applications.
Yes,
For this application, they have to wait about 10 minutes before they can turn.
yes.
And you have to wait for 10 minutes
Then
before
we
you
can turn
flip.
it. Yes. Now we.
So which slows down your process.
Yes, exactly. So if we can have your glue to be able to give us this small combination,
Okay.
where we have a slightly longer liquid time, then after that it turns like it starts not to flow and it turns like jelly. Then it's perfect. Then it's perfect.
Good.
So that's where we will really appreciate it and come with this nice glue that we are hoping to be able to get. Really nice. Then I will have just one type of PU
Just
here.
Just one time. Okay, this is
Ma.
Ma.
Yes, my name is Ma.
Okay.
And I'm the production manager here.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Milk
Hold
that
on.
we received.
Okay, start. Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
this last delivery of the hot milk that we received, this hot milk is good in the sense that this hot milk does not have a lot of powder that you use to prevent the hot milk pellets from sticking to each other. So the previous delivery, they had the kind of like the cylindrical kind of shape.
Okay.
That one had a lot of powder into it, and then it really jammed up our transport system. We have a transport system up here.
Okay.
Where we actually take the hot milk from outside, we transport it, and then we let
Transport from the
this
city.
pipe here,
Okay.
and then from here it applied into the bin.
Okay.
So that other one had a lot of powder and it jammed up the sensors because the powder was clogging up the sensors, so it couldn't work so well. So we had to do a lot of work, but we didn't have this problem with this little ball type of pattern.
Yes, the spherical beads.
These beads kind of thing, yes.
Good. Good. Yeah, sometimes it's blocking. Okay. But luckily it's not something that it's too difficult
No.
to.
But this one better than the previous one.
Yes, but this is not a big issue because
Okay.
it's okay. No problem. It's just that we need to come here and
Yeah, this is not exactly blocking. It's what I call interlocking of the granules.
yes.
So that with it's just a little stress, you can break the
Yes.
big stones. Okay.
Then it's okay. No problem.
Good.
Very easy.
Good. And then this has a hose. Goes up to the ceiling. And then from the ceiling goes comes back there. Wrong one. Another problem here is that our drums come with the removable lid, but with no fittings for valves or for connections. So that we need to take a look at that. I'm going to show you how the lid has to come. This is the Henkel PU, okay, and this is how it has to come with this removable lid, but with the fittings both there and there, so that they can attach the valve, discharge the PU with no further hassles. Okay. And this is the one from Casco. Okay. So also the drum doesn't need to come with removable lid, but with a lid that is possible, even if it's fixed lid, but that has the fittings for them to attach valves and also the return like this. It's okay. Good.